Turkey tail mushroom there. Trimates versicolor. All white and smooth underneath. Pretty neat colors. Very nice. This is a pretty good example of what chaga eventually does to a tree. That's chaga there. It's dead. This tree's dead. But you can see where the chaga's right up through the tree. Even up on that stump up there in the air. That's where it broke off. And you can see that the tree split. That's what chaga does, so I've read. Eventually it splits the tree. You only harvest chaga off living trees though. That would have been a nice chunk when the tree was alive. Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. Man, look at it. It is a gorgeous evening in Nova Scotia tonight, man. It is plus 10 degrees and the sun is shining. Apart from the eclipse day there, we haven't had a lot of sun. But it's shining today, so I figured I'd get out for a nice cup of tea, man. And I thought I might come to a spot I haven't been to in a little while. So I've drifted on down to the Rooted Undercut, and I see a big log is washed downstream and got lodged there. It almost looks like a bridge. I don't think I'd risk trying to cross that. He doesn't seem real secure. But anyway, what a beautiful evening here. It's after supper. I'm getting really, really good at this hammock chair business. I wasn't even going to bring it here tonight because I thought, there's not really a spot for it there that I could remember, right? But I brought it anyway, and am I ever glad I did, man? Perfect. I'm getting so that I can set it up really easily. I got a great view downstream, nice view upstream a ways. Rooted Undercut's just there, looking gorgeous. Perfect, man. All right. If you'd like to chill out with me for a while I make a cup of tea and maybe a little snack, stick around. All right. I've got a nice flat rock right here, so I'm going to set up right here on top of it. So I've got my DIY methyl hydrate or alcohol stove here tonight. My good old faithful one. I swapped out my alcohol bottle. I found a pint bottle, or a half pint, on the side of the road the other day, so I picked it up, and I'm running my methyl hydrate in that now. I've still got to mark it so that it's known that it's not vodka, it's methyl hydrate. But we'll get around to that. How does that look? That's looking pretty good right there. My stuff cap and elastic are there. Stuff cap. I'm going to put my pot stand on here right away. This poor guy's starting to get warped. There we go. He'll go over top of my alcohol stove like that. Yeah, what do we get in here? Get a little snack there for later. After my coffee's ready. Or my tea, actually. Tea tonight. Oh, it feels so nice out. You know, I've got a hoodie on and stuff, but I don't feel like I need it. That walk-in was gorgeous. Saw some things. Saw some horsehoof fungus. Saw some turkey tail. All the usual suspects. Okay, now my water is ready to go. Yeah. So let's get this stove filled up now. And we'll get boiling water. I'll bring you in close for this part, I guess. Like I do. All right, here we go. Let's fill this up. I'll try real hard not to spill it. Oh, I like this half pint bottle. It's kind of nice, actually, for pouring. I don't think I spilled a drop. There we go. That's nice and full. Put my pot stand on there now. Let's throw a spark at it and see if we can make it go. There we go. Oh, reliable. Best stove I ever made, I'd say. There we go, we're cooking. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that. That's doing great. Oh, I didn't get out my gloves yet, though. I better get out my gloves in case I gotta go hands on. Tea bag's going in now. You got bubbles on the bottom and steam coming. A little bit of wind affecting it. Not too bad, though. Not bad enough I think I need to build a windscreen or anything. Man, everything's just got that soft hue to it. The greens are all really green. Brooks are still running hard. They're starting to slow down a bit, but we're calling for more rain tomorrow now. Eventually they'll slow down some. They're the lowest they've been in a while, that's for sure. Ooh, we're close to a boil there now. Once I get my tea made, I'll put my snack on. Oh, looks like my tea is on the boil. Lots of steam coming out of there. Oh yeah, it's boiling away. Now, let's take my cup. I can find a halfway flat spot. Now, let's pour my tea. I'm gonna end up putting the bag in there too, I think. So I like a strong tea. It's looking pretty good, actually. I'll throw the bag in there for a bit longer anyway. Now, let's think about our snack. It's a bit of a ridiculous one. I've got these at Walmart. They are Mario's Mini Vienna Sausages. Product of Denmark. Don't know how many are in the can. I'm a big fan of Vienna sausages, but I usually get the whatever the blue can ones are. Maple leaf, maybe? But we'll give these ones a try. Well, they're quite small. Let's just put them on there and let them heat up. Tea's looking good. Looking hot. Woo! Oh, that's good. That's really good. I don't need the bag in that no longer. Well, let's go sit in the hammock chair while we wait for my Vienna sausages to heat up. I'm just assuming they'd be better hot. I don't really know. Let's get comfy. Oh, that's a nice strong cup of tea, man. Now we got four, probably 5 fingers of daylight remaining. Had a quick supper, man. It's tough when you work for a living. I get off in the afternoon there, and man, it's a big rush always to get supper down and get out into the woods when it's nice out like this. Oh, I just saw it. It looked like a mosquito. No way. Too early for him. I am seeing the odd fly flying around though downstream. Hmm. It's worth it though. Jam supper down and get out, man. Seeing that chaga on the dead tree was pretty cool. I always read that chaga, once it's in the tree, it doesn't kill it right away. It takes over a period of years, right? Where the tree gets so full of chaga that it actually splits the tree, and that's what kills the tree. And that was a pretty good example of that there on the way in. I'm glad to have seen that. And that turkey tail, that flush wasn't very old either. That was a decent looking flush of turkey tail. But I got tons of turkey tail. I got tons of chaga too. It's all just looking right now. The first year that I harvested these types of mushrooms, for chaga especially, I didn't realize how little chaga I would use. So I harvested, a container full and a mason jar full. And I ended up, right, I don't use chaga all that often. I'll throw it in a tea once in a while, and but I mainly use it for tincture. So that's what I've been doing. And after that first winter, this was 2 winters ago, I think. After that, I haven't had to harvest chaga since. But if I ever do, man, I know a few spots. Doesn't look like our little hot dogs are boiling yet. Man, what a great spot. Just about coming under the boil there now. Oh, yeah, they're going to foam over. Nice. They're probably hot enough. Did end up boiling over. That's okay, though. Mmm, the water smells really hot doggy. Nice. I'm going to take these. Ooh, that can is hot. And my fork. I'm just going to let that stove burn itself out. And let's give these a try. Oh, there we go. Nothing wrong with this. Is it still hot? No, the lid's not too hot. The sides are still warm. And I got my tea. How good is this, man? It's a little bit difficult to capture what I'm seeing. Here comes the wind a little bit, but man, looking downstream here, the sun reflecting off the water. It's gorgeous. Good stuff, man. Oh my goodness, what a lovely cup of Earl Grey tea that was. What a super relaxing place to hang out. It was funny, right after I mentioned Bigfoot, and I took my mic off and left it with the camera. Right after I sat back down, after I moved the camera there, drinking my tea, I just mentioned you guys watching out for Bigfoot. A rock came out of nowhere and landed right over there by a gully. Now I'm thinking it must have fell from up the hill down, and it just didn't hit till it hit the bottom, but it was funny. Coincidence, right? Coincidence. Or maybe it was my first ever Bigfoot encounter. I don't know. I'll keep an eye out. I have my own theories as to what Bigfoot is and if it exists or not. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, that's for sure. Oh well, I've had a lovely, lovely bit of time here at the Rooted Undercut, man. But it's time to throw stuff in the pack and head her back. Ah, beautiful Nova Scotia evening. Yeah, just the hammock chair, I believe. Oh, don't, I need my sitting pad. Throw that back in here. Now, my hammock chair. Let's watch how easy this is. Look. Boom. Just an overhand knot. Overhand knot, and then a slippery knot. I'm getting pretty proud of myself with this hammock chair now. This was probably the easiest setup. Kind of got a system going with it now. I'm not going to put it back in the stuff sack. I like to hang it up after I get home overnight and let it make sure it's nice and dry. I don't want any moisture staying with it, staying on it. The good old pinch strap is still serving me very well. Now, looking from here too, a few drifts ago, I was up on top of here when the brook was still too high to get down here because I have to cross the brook like you saw a few times. So when I get to that rooted seat up there, the big old root, I thought I could find a way down into here from up there, and I do see a way. So that's good. That means I can bring the kids here one of these days. Hopefully on a day we can actually have a little fire on the bank would be awesome. I was considering going up that way to go home, but I think I'd really rather walk up the brook, man. It's pretty nice out. I still got time before dark. There we go. Oh, perfect. Ready to take flight. All right, there we go, folks. That's the Rooted Undercut there. That's the namesake for this spot. I realized I didn't really show you. And that's it. Oh, I've had a marvelous time this evening. Beautiful to get out in the sun in the woods, man. Had a great cup of tea. Earl Grey. Very strong. Very nice. Saw some mushrooms. That's always good. That's my jam. I love seeing mushrooms everywhere I go. The Mario's miniature Vienna sausages made in Denmark. Very good. I might even prefer those over the original Vienna sausage that we get around here, though. But I'm not sure. I might not have cooked the other ones enough. Anyway, the sun through the trees is just beautiful. Another beautiful Nova Scotia evening. I've had a lovely time. I hope you did too. And I really hope to see you on the next one. Oh, and remember, folks, you will never find anything unless you get out and look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now.